Hello, Dan Joss. How are you today?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I know we usually talk about money during
Money Talks.
but let's talk about time today. Let's talk about time management. Do you think time can really be managed, or what?
How about time stewardship?
I think that's a much better term, time stewardship, because we can't really stop the clock, but we can determine what we're going to do with the time that's allotted us all.
Yep, we can be careful with it.
Yeah, because we all have the same amount of time every day.
Every day.
Just the different demands on it. So let's do that. Let's talk about time stewardship, because we always talk about money and money stewardship. So time stewardship.
Sure. I think about time there's three groups of time that I try to think about. One is focus time. And as a businessman, that's when I'm on the top of my game. I'm either meeting with a client, I'm on the radio, I'm at my best, and I'm getting paid.
Okay.
Now, my wife's focus time would be everyone's around for Thanksgiving with all that she has to do. She's on her game.
Right.
And is at her best. And you could add in any other holiday or birthday when this is her gig.
Right, because your wife is a fabulous entertainer.
Right.
I mean, and hostess and such. I mean,
right.
That's what she does.
So students'
right.
focus time would be when they're in class. That's why they're there. They're paying attention. They're on their game. They're getting all that they can.
That's certainly what we hope.
That's what we pay for, isn't it?
Yes. Okay.
We have to have an ideal.
Well, that's right.
Or when they're giving a presentation.
Yes.
They're defending their thesis or, the final. That's it.
They're focused.
Yeah.
Ready.
Free time is the exact opposite. That's when we're away from the workplace. We're enjoying our space. I'm on the golf course. We're reading a book. We're on vacation. We're, getting the mani-pedi, getting my beard trimmed. We're away doing my own personal stuff.
Okay.
And all that goes with that.
Right.
Not thinking about work. And for a business person, sometimes those times are when great ideas come.
Right.
That's true. Because we're not on focus doing something. We're just free thinking.
We usually think about time management and such in the business world, but it sounds like you're talking about this from a personal aspect, not just in the business nature
right.
and the 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 or 6 to 10 or whatever it happens to be.
12 to 12.
Right. You're really talking about this in the everyday life of all of us.
Yep.
And
so my wife's free time would be reading a book.
Okay.
Or whatever she's
But that free time is not really important, is it?
You have to schedule it.
You have to
Otherwise,
schedule it.
everyone else takes it away from you.
Oh, yes.
And I look at free time as a preparation for what's next.
Okay.
So I look at Saturdays and Sundays in preparation for the week. Most people do the opposite. Let's do Monday through Friday, then enjoy the weekend.
Okay.
So that's if there's time left.
Right. If
so
there's time
throw
left.
it in and let other people take it away from them. So free time is important to do to make us more healthy people.
Yep.
Buffer time is in between. Administrative things, writing a few checks, cleaning up the workplace, preparing for an exam,
but we don't really need to schedule buffer
office.
time, do we?
Got to schedule all these times.
Buffer time just happens organically, right?
Well, it's best if you plan it out.
Okay.
Like, what are we going to do during that time? Because we want to get ready for the focus time, and it's not free time because we're in preparation for the meeting with the client or the family to come over for the holidays.
Okay.
So it's intentional. So each of those time, free time, focus time, and buffer time, should be scheduled and be guarding of that time.
Okay. Good.
Don't give it away.
No, don't give it away. Don't even let somebody steal it.
And we'll be healthier for it.
Right. We'll be healthier for it. Okay.
Counselors are very busy right now, given
sure.
all the changes we've had this year. Students are stressed. Retirees are stressed. Business owners are stressed. Employees are stressed. And so let's just take some time, free time, to think about how that impacts our body and make sure we take care of ourselves so that we can be better for those people that depend on us.
Good. Well, Dan Joss, if somebody wants to have some buffer time or or specific time with you, what's the best way for them to reach out to you and do that?
They can give us a call at 757-903-2127.
All right. And find you online?
Online at jossbrown.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being here today on Time Talks.
Thank you.
Money Talks is a weekly program presented for the listener's benefit and entertainment. It is provided at no cost to the listener, and the ideas, opinions, and comments are not to be construed as legal advice, tax advice, investment advice, or other advice specific to the listener. Listeners are encouraged to seek the advice of a licensed professional or other qualified party when dealing with financial, legal, tax, medical, investment, insurance, taxidermy, plumbing, electrical, carpentry, real estate, chiropractic, veterinary, oral hygiene, hot air ballooning, etc. We have given you some food for thought. Now, call a licensed professional such as Dan Joss at 757-903-2127. Thanks for listening, and remember, failing to plan is planning to fail.